Hello, this is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you to my channel, and I want you to listen to the silence. Hear that? All you can hear is my air conditioner. The men next door, they left. They weren't that noisy today, but it was parts of it that they were seeing something down. I don't know what they're doing over there. But I waited, and I took a little nap today. It's hot today too. It's like about 80 degrees outside. And that's probably why they went home early. And I took a little nap, and I felt nice and refreshed. And I was waiting for them to leave, and I woke up and they were gone. So I decided that we're gonna make 2 bracelets. But I want to show you first how I did these. Okay. Let's see. See, remember I did my earrings? Got like a little dangly heart, you see? And when I was doing my my bracelet, I was watching it on the editor, and I usually edit it and then I'm having it upload, and then if I see any mistakes I'll stop the upload, you know, and then I'll edit it. But with my bracelet, I see how I got it red, white, and blue store, red, white, blue store. Well, down the bottom here it wasn't red, white, and blue store. I missed the store. So what I did do is I have a little dangle on it, because my earrings have a dangle, and that's what it looks like on. I think that's really cute. I like that. And so today we're going to make another 4th of July bracelet, and then we're going to make a different kind of bracelet. It's not going to be 4th of July, but oh, and I'll tell you, I'll show you what I'm going to use. I'm going to bring it down and get you in focus. Here you go. Let's turn the lights on. Some of these lights, I'm not even sure if it affects the view. Like this one way over here. And my cow's gonna fall off the table. Let's forget that one. Let's get this one. Okay, see, I started it a little bit. It's gotta be done with seed beads. I'm not using my bead spindle because I really don't have enough seed beads to put in it. I got them in these, you know, little containers in here. I'd have to take the whole thing and put it in. Oh, where's my earrings? Here they are. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna do a bracelet, and I got a charm that I made, and I'm gonna put on it. Let's put this over here because it's taking up elbow space. Okay, now where was I? Okay, I still have it attached to the spool. Okay, we need a store. I'm not using a needle. I couldn't find my needles. I put them away, and I'll find them. But this one is like halfway done, I think. I'm gonna make it 8 inches. I don't like my bracelets tight. Is that the hole or what? Yeah, it is. Come on. It takes me time to get it through, you know, to get the bracelets made. But that's part of the enjoyment. And also, I told Chris, I said, if I behave myself every day up until my birthday, would he get me a whole bunch of beads for my birthday? And he says, well, what do you mean by behave yourself? And I told him, I said, if I behave myself, that means if I don't buy any beads up until then. And that's what he's going to do. I got some more stories right there. That's what he's going to do. He's going to, I told him too, I said, you could pick them out even. Because I like any kind of bead, you know, no matter what it is. My birthday is October. I'm a Libra. But they say I think Libras are like pretty balanced people. I don't know. I don't know if I consider myself balanced. I made my soup, my cabbage soup. Tastes really, really good. I get this meat. We got it at Wegmans. Where's that little hole at? And it's pork rather, and it's on a bone, and it's basically meant for soup to flavor it. And I tell you, it was really good. So I put that in, and the bacon I put in, it's really good too. I'm not going to be eating, I gotta watch what I'm doing here too, so I don't mess up. I'm not going to be eating just solely cabbage soup with my diet, even though, you know, that's a Kickstarter. It's going to kick my body into losing weight. I already lost like 2 pounds. I blame it on the water oil. It's water weight. I will believe my weight when I'm losing it when I don't have to squeeze through stuff. I don't want to get real thin now. When I was younger, oh boy. But as a teenager and all, I used to weigh like 98 pounds. You know. I was so little. And my pants that I wore were size 3 and size 1s I can get into too. And even a size 3 would be like, it didn't fit me in the hips. You know, so I kept going from pants to pants to see which ones fit. Oh, and I remember too, I used to buy jeans, right? When I was younger, jeans had to be skin tight. That was the style. I'd buy my jeans, right? They'd fit perfectly. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the jeans, but they didn't fit skin tight, right? It sounds crazy, but I would wash my jeans about 2 or 3 times in hot water, and then I'd run it through the dryer about 3-4 times, and then shrink up, right? And then I'd lay on the bed on my back and squeeze my stomach against my stomach and pull the zipper up. Ah, they fit perfectly, I'd say. That's crazy, wasn't it? But I used to do that when I was young. I think everyone did, you know. And then also when I was young too, the style was to have, the style was to have very thin eyebrows. I wish I would have never listened to my friends. I used to pluck my eyebrows, right? And, you know, after so many times plucking them, they're not going to grow back. So I hardly have any eyebrows. That's why I wear bangs. Oops, wait. So, I was thinking about, you know, some people, they get tattooed eyebrows, but that costs like about $2,000 for that. And I tell you, I can think of a lot of better things to spend my money on than eyebrows. I try using eyebrow pencil. I put a little bit on. Now this looks like it might be ready. I put a little bit on. I don't put it on real dark. Okay, now let's see. A little bit more. Well, I think one store would do it because I gotta have a store here. So that's what went wrong in the bracelet I did. See, I gotta have a store at the end to match up on this side. That's where it went wrong. See, now it's a match set. Okay, let me get a little snip. Okay, snip it off. I might have snipped too much off, but it's okay. Get a little stretch too. Stretch it out real good. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. I might put a dangle straw on here later. I'm not too sure. I might not though. Yeah, I probably wanna. I might just leave it the way it is. Come on here. There you go. Let's try it. That fits good. Okay. Okay, now, third time. and some glue. There you go. Oops. Now I gotta wait for that to dry, but look at all this. I don't care though. I'll just buy more string, but I wasted a lot of string there. Okay. The top one. I'll put the beads away later, so I don't waste too much time with my video. Oops. See, the blue wants to come over to the white and play a little bit. It's okay. It's not staying now. Okay, now the beads that I'm going to be doing is, let's see. Okay, here we go. Now I have like two things. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna see, here's the bead kit. I think I got this at I believe I got this at Amazon. Really, I don't think they got this kind of kits at Hobby Lobby. But the beads that I'm gonna use will be these here beads. They're pretty, aren't they? I'm going to put this over here. So I'm going to bring all my beads out. I measured them, and with the little seed beads in between, it'll be 8 inches. Get them out of here. They look like little marbles. Yeah. My brothers, when they were younger, they used to like to play marbles. You'd have like a marble someplace. I think they had to shoot it out, and then they did, and they won. I don't know how it was done, but I used to sit and watch them when I was younger. Okay, we got that. Is this what my... Yeah, it's not in here. My beads are in here, the ones that I want to use. They got a lot of seed beads. And if I would mix all these beads, like some of them, I'd have enough to put in my thing. But, you know, I don't want to mix them all because I like them when they're plain too, you know. Or I like them to put them in between things like this. Look how pretty these are. Next time I could do a bracelet, put them on. Look how, God, they're gorgeous. I love that. I like how they shine. Oops, see, they don't belong in here. Belong right there. The beads we're going to use, these. Okay. Let's put this over here so I'm not taking up elbow space. Okay, now my string. Okay. Yeah, the weather was really bad. They were calling for thunderstorms and today. And I was thinking, oh boy, you know, I have the whole day to do a video whenever I want, but it didn't rain. They just said light rain today. But they sure do got the heat, man. Oops. I'm gonna try and look for some more spacer beads, but I can't. I can't look for no more spacer beads because I gotta stick to my promise with Chris. I'm not gonna buy no more. I'm sitting here thinking, yeah, the seed beads are nice, but I wouldn't mind having other ones. I do have other ones, and I tried some with these, and it didn't look too good. But that's how it's gonna look with these. I think it's gonna look cute, and it's gonna have like a little charm. Need more string though. I can't wait to go visit my son. He lives in Maryland. And as soon as I go, the first day I'm going to get there on a Monday. And as soon as I get there, we're going to go out, take my suitcases back, and we're going to go out and have eat some crabs, hard crabs. Maryland hard crabs are the best. They have crabs out here in New York, right? But I tell you, man, they know nothing about crabs out here. Not one single solitary thing. If you go into like say king crab out here, I had a laugh when I first went in there. And they come out with a pot, right? And it's steaming, steam's coming out. And they open up the lid, they say, doesn't that smell good? And I look inside, and it's one crab, just one. One crab, a potato, and a corn on the cob. And that's their way of eating crabs. No, it's not how you eat crabs. You eat crabs, you put the brown paper all over the table, so you don't get no mess, right? And then you get like about 2 to 3 dozen crabs, you know, depending on what, if you're with friends and how much you're going to eat. I think a dozen crabs will fill me up. And then that's how you eat them. And then there's this other place that does crabs, right? And I went there and I wanted to buy some crabs because I wanted to bring them home and season them myself. They don't know how to do crabs either. They put them. I asked them. I said, "Would the crabs be be whole crabs, And they said, "Yeah, it's the whole crab." And I said, with the devil in it, because they call it the devil. It's the lungs of the crab. You gotta take that out. And here in New York, they always take it out because I guess they figure people are too stupid. They're gonna eat it. They're gonna get sick because it will make you sick. And then she looks at me and she says, "Have you ever eaten crabs before?" And I said, "Yes." I said, "I'm from Maryland." I said, "I was born around the crabs." But when they do their crabs, and they have it in a bag, right? And the crabs are already cooked, or already steamed, right? And they're re-steaming them by putting them in a bag with all this like red hot sauce. And it's messy. I mean, and it doesn't even taste good. It's like, oh, I gotta do a little bit more. But they try. So I'm looking forward to going to Baltimore and getting crabs. But the one place really that makes really good crabs, oh God, is up in Maine. Chris, for his job one time, he had to go out to Maine. I think for like a class they were teaching him for his computer stuff. And they had, I went there and I got like a crab cake, right? God, that was the best crab cake I ever had. It was hardly no breading. It was all crab. And it was so good. Oh, man. And then I said, "Let's go, Chris." I said, "I'm hungry for more." And so I got a lobster. And I got another crab cake. And their lobsters are good. Oh, man. They know how to make the crabs. Okay, that's 8. Needs one more seed bead dough. That's 8. I'm gonna try this one, make sure it fits. But Maine's a long ways away from you. Well, I think it's actually closer than where's my scissors? I think it's closer than Maryland. We drove up there. It was like a 10-hour drive, but it's the scenery that's nice. We took the scenery route. We weren't on the highway much. I like to go out there again. Give it a good stretch. Okay, now let's tie it twice to try it on. I think this is going to be pretty. Ooh. I can get it tied. If it's too big, I can always take the bead off. Too. Let me see. It's a little bit too big. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit too big. on, see how you can pull it apart with just two? Pulls it apart real easy. Okay, we're going to take one bead off. We're going to do it like that. And let's try it on again. Whoa. Okay. Oh, come on now. But I'm going to take pictures of my crabs and I'm going to post it on my Facebook. I think it fits nice. See, it's not real tight and it's not real loose. I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's good. I tightened it up a little bit. It's good. So let me come through here. This is my ocean bracelet. Yeah, it's a good name for my bracelet. Put it on my channel too. It's an ocean bracelet. Now I got my knots, 3 knots. Now I do my glue. Glue. Move out the way, sea bead. Okay, and then I tie a knot on top of that glue. And then that secures it. This is really strong glue here. This kind of glue when we go to make my earrings that have, you put flat back pearls on. I'm going to use this glue. This is a real good glue. It dries fast too. That's why I can put the top on. Okay, let's see. Now this one here is ready to be snipped. Yeah, that's cute. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually, I'm not going to put it on the board this time because I have to take the stuff off, and that's going to take a while. So I'm just going to move my board over. Yeah, why not do like this? I'll put it now. I'll move it over. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then I'll zoom you in. I'm going to leave this on a little bit down for it to dry. I need a drink first. Okay. Right, the zoom become like this. Whoa. See, I don't have a camera that tight anymore. So here's this the one with the stars. And then there's the one. Oh! We forgot the charm. See, I made all these charms in here. Let's see. Those are the ones I want. Yeah. See, I made all my charms in here. Let me zoom it back out, man. So I made all of them. The charm that we're going to put on the bracelet is going to be... No, not that blue one. I think this blue one would be prettier. And the thing is, with my charms, I put a lobster claw on it. And this way, when you put them on your bracelet, oops, when you put it on your bracelet, you can change it. Whoa. As if, now the thing came apart, wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? I didn't have it fixed right. Let me see what I did wrong here. Oh, you know what I did wrong? Let's see. This here was not closed all the way. Wait a minute. Sorry about this. So I gotta open it up a little bit because it's overlapping now. Okay, well. I gotta get it right. If I don't get it right, be upset. Now this here was the jump ring that wasn't closed right. See? Needs to be squeezed a little bit. I gotten better at these when as I was doing the charms. There, now it's closed. Yeah. So, let's try this again. Put it on. Right there like that. And see. I could probably cut these now too. Where's my scissors? Here they are. So I don't like cutting them too short. You kind of learn that with crochet, you know. And then usually when you're doing the wile, with the wile, you don't cut that short either, because what you do is you take it and run it through the beads, and that's what you do with crochet. You run the loose ends through the beads. I might try doing that with the stretch cord too, you know. Yeah, so you got my little charm. Let's bring it in for a close-up here, and then we'll end the video. Okay. Oh, it looks pretty. Here's a little charm. Huh. Okay, let's zoom you out. Turn off these bright lights. You should see my lights behind my wall. See, I don't got them on right now, but at nighttime when the lights are all off, it's really pretty. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. Thanks for stopping by my channel, and thanks for comments. I've been getting a lot of nice comments on my channel. I really like that. It makes me feel happy, you know. And I got some more viewers too, some more followers. So I'm hoping to get some more. I hope. I cross my fingers. I don't even know if I can cross my fingers. My hands are all crippled up from arthritis. Okay, I see you. You have a good day, okay? And enjoy your dinner, because it's going to be dinner time soon. And then I'll go and upload this video. I see you. Bye-bye.